YouTube, what's going on? What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Sit back, get your popcorn. It's gonna be a doozy. No, yeah, man. I had went to the range over the weekend. I don't know what day. I don't know why I be giving dates, days, and stuff. 'Cause I don't know when this stuff gonna drop. I don't know if it's me, man, but sometimes YouTube don't be uploading my videos fast enough. It takes hours. Somebody speak on that. And let me know. Deleting comments, all kind of weird ass stuff, man. So I don't know. I can't call it, man. But I was out there at my buddy's outdoor range over the week Saturday, and man, it was cool. Like I did a video, I already did on the MCK and all that, man. Whew, that was fun, man. Those kits are fun. Kel-Tec Sub 2000 kits. So I shot another couple guns. I didn't mention in the video, but I shot the MMP 2.0 metal competitor. I think the one that Big Boy Noise got. I shot that one. Man, talking about a great shooting gun. And y'all right, man. That stippling boy on that MMP is aggressive. The only thing I can come up with why they did that is that they wanted to like not let somebody put Talon grips on there or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they want to make it so rough that like, a person that likes granulate, they wouldn't go out of market, and you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe that's why they did it, and maybe because it's really designed for the police, kind of like. So I guess they would probably like rough grip or something. I don't know, but that's a great shooting pistol, and I shot a Canik TP. Yeah, I can't remember, man, but it was pretty nice, man. That shot good. And I shot a staccato. Yeah, I shot a staccato, man. Yeah, that's incredible, man. That thing is a great shooting firearm, man. There's no doubt about it. The hype is real. It is nice. It is. I'm not even gonna lie, front. It was an awesome shooting pistol. All three of those pistols shot as good as my beloved Glocks. You know what I'm saying? They all shot as good. Yeah, man. I'm not gonna lie. The staccato, it was man. It was really. It's like a cheat code, really. Yeah, that's a pretty insane pistol right there. Uh, I took out these two. Um, I took out my Glock. I had Glock 19, my Glock 23, and I had in the in the MCK kit. I had this up in there without the light on, obviously. So I was doing that, and then I was working on some drawing, and I also worked on outside waistband drawing. Y'all saw the video. I had my outside waistband holster thing that I built with the belt. Um, so that was cool too. So I'm just kind of like a follow up from that last video because I did so much that day because we were out there for a long time because it's Mother's Day weekend and everybody wanted to go to the range, but nobody wanted to like go to the range, and so we hooked up with him, and he works off his land, so he doesn't have to work at home. Is work. So when you own land and you got farms and all that kind of stuff, they run all kind of stuff, BMX and dirt bike and all this kind of stuff, equestrian training. So they do all that. So I said, yeah, I'm gonna roll out there. My wife wasn't even mad. She was like, yeah, go ahead, because she was doing a whole bunch of other stuff. So I took this out there and ran this. So I did outside waistband training. I just got to take the light off to put it in this holster. So Safariland, man, good holsters, man. A lot of those guys were really impressed with my setup because I had brought this out there too for the Glock 21. So I only shot like I think 3 mags, 30 rounds through the Glock 21. It was mainly the 23 and the 19 that I was shooting, and it felt good, man. It felt good. I just wish I could do some videos, but I'm not really mad at it. He said probably later on his dad's going to give him a lower half of the property, and then he's going to convert it to like a range, but not for the public. He's just going to have friends and stuff, and we can pay like a little fee and go shoot there, and got to be supervised still because his dad ain't going to go for that. But yeah, his dad's smart. He got the right to be paranoid. You know what I'm saying? Don't let people on your property video and stuff. So I really can't be mad at it. And plus he gives you well, I don't know about everybody, but he hooks me up with ammo sometimes, like because he has buckets of it like sitting on the tables, and I'm over there putting my own ammo. And he said, man, just get some out the bucket. I was just like, fuck, okay, well, you ain't got to tell me twice. You know what I'm saying? So I like that part of it too. And it's not like all the caliber. He didn't have 45. He shoots mostly 9. So but this video was about quality, people get concealed carry. Shout out to Desert Operator 556 underscore 556 because he just got renewed for his CCW, and his qualifying target looked insane. It was all inside, man. It was insane. But I was going to touch upon that CCW and carrying. I noticed a lot of people like to carry, like people who don't live in warm areas. Like I live in California, like some people live in Florida and stuff. So I think they kind of like us. They don't really get a winter, so to speak. And if they do, it's just a slight drop. Even so in California, we pretty much always going to be in shorts and stuff like that. So it's easy for us to pick a concealed carry pistol. And now they got the Springfield Hellcat, so now it opened up a bigger, smaller compact for California with the P365 and the Hellcat now. But what I was getting at, I came to the conclusion after shooting at Staccato and shooting at Canik, I shot the M&P. Oh, and he had a Springfield XD9, and he also had, I'm missing another one. Oh, he had the Walther PDP. Man, woo! Talking about another sweet. It wasn't his. It was just there. If you guys was letting people shoot their pistols, but it was like it's only 4 of us. But one guy had like 7 pistols. But man, that Walther PDP, I think it was. Yeah, woo wee. Man, that's another sweet shooting pistol. I'm just naming guns that I thought was I'm going to say they shoot better because I believe it always comes down to the person behind the gun. You can put a revolver in some people's hand. Hickok 45 probably can outshoot everybody I know with a revolver. You know what I'm saying? So it still comes down to that. But just keeping it real, yeah, they shot way better, way more easier to shoot than Glock, much smoother. I'm gonna be honest with you, the one that was really, really impressive was the CZ that he had. It was a full metal CZ. I don't, man, I keep track of all these names. I'm a Glock guy. I'm not gonna sit there in front. I don't really even study other guns. I know this is the only pistols that I'll probably ever buy. Now, people think that's probably ignorant, stupid. Oh, you're crazy. It's just it's just who I am. I can shoot any kind of gun. If you want to give me a Springfield Hellcat, you want to give me a CZ, you want to give me a Canik, you want to give me any of those pistols, I'll be gladly take them from you. All I'm simply saying is I'm not buying them because I'm already comfortable in this platform. I know it inside out. My hands, everything is adjusted to it. I like them. First of all, I think anytime you buying something, you should like it. Not don't buy because somebody else bought it. And so that's what I got for that. So Staccato, heck yeah, dude. You put that into a novice hand, everyday normie, man, they hitting bullseyes, man. There's a little learning curve with Glocks and stuff like that, and yeah, awesome pistols. But I just want to give a disclaimer on that yeah, those are some fly, man, great pistols, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, CZ don't get enough. I don't see a lot of CZ videos. I think that might have been the best shooting pistol out there other than that Staccato, but I only shot 10 rounds through the Staccato. I shot 40 through the CZ, but just off a quick impression, I was kind of convinced why the hype is behind the Staccato and the Walther PDP. Yeah, the hype is right. The CZ kind of like one of those dark horse pistols. I think now that I look at it, like kind of just sitting there in the cuts, but when it comes push to shove, if you only had one pistol and it was a CZ, I think you would be good. Now I don't know the reason why I don't get a lot of love because it's mag support, uh, how much the mags cost, or is it, holster compatibility parts, or when they break, they're difficult to work on. I don't know why, but I just don't see a lot of CZ videos and people talking about that brand. It's a very good pistol. But I was gonna say basically, so when you carry, man, you got to kind of like go for what you like and what feels really comfortable. You can't really get caught up in like all the other jazz and things of that nature. Your biggest decision is going to be what size the frame is going to be, what inch barrel, and that's why I like the Glock 23 and the Glock 19. And I'm probably going to just I'm old anyway, so it'll probably just be this way. I guess if I get 60, 70, I'll probably get a smaller one, but I'm always going to carry no matter how old I am. But it'll probably be still a Glock, and it'll probably be one of these because I'll give all the rest of my guns away, but this will probably be in my casket. These two, the kids can take all the rest, but this will never, as long as I can breathe air, they'll always be in my possession. So, and that's why I like it. So, again, like let's talk about EDC and caliber. Now, my whole theory on the 19, the 23, 40, you got um, 40 Smith and Wesson, and 19 9 millimeter. The whole thing for me is that one's a little lighter because it has the bullet smaller, but my whole thing is that if it's a true self-defense situation, I like the 40 Smith and Wesson. That old cliche stopping power. Yeah, I like the 40 Smith and Wesson for that. I think that makes more sense because we're talking about 9, 10 yards in. You know what I mean? If your house, it can be as long as it has to be, but in a general public, yeah, man. And this is gonna stop. That's gonna provide that stopping power to get them off of you. Now the advantages of the 9 millimeter, I would think, super fast bullet coming out hot. This round, I think probably the two rounds that came the furthest in technology. I'm an old guy, and all that stuff. I mean, a lot of rounds have came a long way. There's been new rounds created, for that matter. But I think this is the one that's came the longest way. The 9 millimeter, and then I would say the 22 LR, believe it or not, has came a long way to 22 LR. Now, of course, someone's going to say, "What about the 308 and the Creedmoor and the 10 mil?" I mean, they're all came a long way because when they're developing this technology for these ammunitions, they're doing all the calibers. They're not just doing one. So yes, of course. But I'm just saying, just in general purposes, the 9 millimeter cartridge is the one that really has just evolved and taken off. Like trying to get my focus in here. Yeah, it just taken off. So it is one of those things. Like, I guess it's preference. Like, what do you want to carry? Like, what caliber you want to carry? What probably a good question would be to answer: how well do you handle the recoil, and also any physical ailments, in your body, because that's going to play a role in that too. Or the size of your hand or the size of the gun you're carrying, that's going to play a role in that caliber too. Because don't get it twisted, those little 380s, that 380 round is hot, and that 357 SIG round is hot. So if you want a super hot carry round, I would say that if you go for the SIG, that's probably one of the hottest underrated rounds out there in the market. Now it costs a little bit more, and I hear some people say they can't get it. I don't see that problem in California, but yeah, 357 SIG, super hot round. But I'm going to just stick with. I'm not going to keep jumping all over the place and changing my mind because something new comes out. Like, I'm just going to stay with what I know that works until that fails. Then I'll probably look at everything all over again. So until then, I can honestly say I'm not going to buy any more EDC guns. I'll probably buy more pistols because there's a few more Glocks that I want. But just carry. It'll probably be exactly these two right here. Um, yeah, it'll be these two, literally these two right here that I'm gonna carry. And like I said, I got my holsters already. These holsters are gonna last probably me the rest of my life. They're not gonna break or nothing like that. So I'm not gonna ever have to buy another EDC holster. This is a tier 1 Modern Samurai Project one that carries any type of firearm as long as it has a TLR one light. So you pick your light when you buy this holster. You don't pick a gun. You pick a light. Surefire, Streamlight, yeah. So you pick your light that you want for the Modern Samurai Project holster, and then any gun that fits. So all my Glocks fit in this holster. Just got to have this light on it. So, and that's kind of like the way I like it. The only catch is when you order this, yeah, you get two options when you order. Let me back up. You pick the light you want, and then you pick what caliber, because if it's 40 cal and 9 millimeter, it's this sidecar. But if you want 45 and 10 mil, you have to pick that sidecar. But you can buy extra sidecars if you want. Just make sure. So if I put my Glock 21 45 ACP in here, the mag won't fit in this one. Same with the 10 mil won't fit in here, but the pistol will, but the mag won't. Not a big deal because you can just store it in your back pocket. There's my other tier 1 quick ship, and this one's kind of the same. It works off of the Streamlight TLR 7A, and so but it's actually built off the pistol too, though. So it's a Glock 19, Glock 23 holster. Glock 17 also. And again, when you order these holsters, you if you want the fully extended mag, you can get a full extended mag carry where it'll drop down lower so that it'll still level out at the top, if that makes any sense. So these are like standard 10 round mags, but if you had 17, it'll stick out way above your gun. But if you order the right one, it'll be less material and it'll drop down same distance, but it'll be halfway, and then it'll still level out. But yeah, so these are the holsters. I won't need any more holsters. You know, don't need any of that. And I would say this: if you live in a warm area, you're going to start EDCing, and you got your holster set up, man, it's imperative that you get you some kind of beltless receiver. There's so many different thing of these versions out for joggers and basketball shorts. And then what you do is you stick your holster in here with these. They have some special clips that come with it and slide up in there, and that's how you rock this in with your basketball shorts. I'll be rocking this a lot pretty soon, um, especially when I go to see when I go take my daughter to college in New Orleans, and they just passed constitutional carry. So that's going to be kind of fantastic going to New Orleans. So flying in Louis Armstrong, I won't have to trip too much. But yeah, man, I just want to bring that up, man. Like, what do you guys think about EDC? And are you guys always trying to change and modify and get different holsters and different pistols and firearms? I'm pretty much content. So all the rest of the guns I'll be buying be just for fun and other purposes, range and things like that. But I'm pretty much set for pretty much like the rest of my life with my EDC setup. I mean, I don't know what can possibly change where a couple tier one holsters, in the Glock 19 and the Glock 23, that wouldn't get the job done. I don't see a scenario, you know. So take time and get your holsters set up, and then you want to buy a whole bunch of them. Like do some research, you know what I'm saying? Like I got Safari and I researched this holster, and I've been having this for over 12 years, and you know, never failed me. So this one, same way, never failed. And then they got the QLF system. And so you got to figure out what kind of system you want to run. You know, the only bad holster purchase I ever made was, I think this one was by Tier One, the one clip system. And I don't even use this. Yeah, I mean, it's for my Glock 29. And that sometimes you can make a mistake. And this was kind of a mistake, I would agree, because I think this was like $70. And then, but I had bought this before that. And this is a Glock store for $30. And this is a fantastic holster for the Glock 29. By far one of my favorite holsters to carry around. And this one, I like this one with the lockup and the retention, cover the trigger guard real well. You know, so now y'all know me, that's my favorite thing, that trigger guard. But it's just so pointy and all these points and stuff. Even when you put uh, wedges on it, it digs all into you, and it kind of doesn't balance out right with the one clip. So I would always suggest get a two clip holsters. Now I like it because it's optic ready and you get the room for the suppressor sights. I mean, it's a nice holster, but man, I don't know, bro. I just don't like that the way it feels in my body. So you can make some bad purchases. And like I said, $30, $70, then this one won. So just be conscious of that. And you'll definitely won't have to be buying a bunch of holsters. I know guys got a tub full of holsters, like thousands of dollars worth of holsters. If you ask them on their channels, they'll tell you. You know, that's probably the one area that if you don't do your homework, you will spend a lot of money on is holsters when you don't have to. Especially in today's game in 2024, they are off the chain. Like how many good companies are making fantastic holsters. So it's kind of hard to buy a bad one. But what's going to get you to not like it if it doesn't feel comfortable? We're talking about EDC. So comfort is going to have to be at the really, really at the top of the chain, the food chain, is comfortability. Because you're going to find compatibility of whatever firearm you get. I find it hard to believe you can't find a holster to fit a modern day firearm. How much it costs and availability, yeah, that's different. But you're going to find something. Then you can go light bearing or non-light bearing, you know, whichever way. I suggest, you know, like for example, if I can do this over again, I would probably get this one non-light bearing. No, I'll take that back. I would get this one non-light bearing because this is a smaller profile for me, and I really like this one comfort wise a lot better. I'm not saying this one's not comfortable. So I you know, I like this comfortable, but this one is way more comfortable. The quick ship, yeah, Axis Elite. This one's super comfortable. I don't even know I have my gun on me half the time when I'm carrying this. I do, but I don't, because that's why I like that size, because I like to feel it. But this one, yeah, this is more like the range. And if you was gonna do a loadout, you got to get you got to get going because you need the light, So, but if you're just gonna be everyday carrying, not going out at night, I would have got this one out without the light, and then when I went out at night, I would have probably I would put this one on. But they both got lights, so it's a moot point now. So this one actually gets more play than this one. But yeah, man. So I'm gonna be on the Glock profile party for the rest of my life. I'm not gonna buy any more different firearm, pistol. I'm not doing all that. I like having everything on the same page, man. I don't want to have all CZs and all that. And I just told you how they're great pistols, staccato. I don't want all that, man. I'm a very safe direction. No, nothing in the chamber. YouTube. I don't want to be like all over the place. I don't. I just don't. I'm already super trained up on Glock, so I don't really feel it's necessary to just do all that just to say, oh man, I got an MMP or I got a CZ. And like I said, you just heard me say that those are awesome pistols, and that's the discipline that you need to have when you're trying to EDC and take care of yourself. And it's not like a video game. Like, this is real life. Like, do I need this? Which one do I like the best? So that's what I got for you, man. I hope this is helpful, man. So when you're doing your EDC, picking all that stuff out, take your time, go talk to some guys. If they got a holster, let them put it on. I let a guy put this holster on, and he went and ordered one the next day. And so just something to think about, man. So let me know what you guys think. Are you guys into multiple platforms, pistols? Are you a collector? Because I'm not really a pistol collector. I'm a Glock pistol collector, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm not a pistol collector, and I'm not really a rifle collector, because I'm pretty much going to always have ARs, and I'm almost done with that platform. I'm not going to probably buy that many more. I don't need that many. You know what I'm saying? Once you get what you want, then you're done. And people say, well, how are you going to make gun content? Oh man, I can make content sleeping, dude. So content ain't going to never fall off, because there's so much stuff always changing and so much information out there. And my channel is more than just guns. So yeah, there ain't gonna be no problem creating content. But and then like I said, y'all see my life's gonna change once my kid get in college. Y'all gonna see a lot more range videos and stuff like that. So it'll be a new platform once my life changed, because my life is first over these guns. It's just the guns protect my life and my family's life. Hey man, it's your boy Eisner Tactical, man. Hope y'all like the video. It may be a little bit long, but some people say they like it, so I'm gonna keep doing what the fans like. You know what I'm saying? Get the people what they want, not so much what everybody else needs that don't actually follow my channel. I appreciate all you loyal subscribers and people that view, like, comment. Hey man, I really do appreciate it, man. So everybody stay blessed. Peace.